All right, so are you ready
Ready for what?
to dive into a world of wonder, of course? We're taking a deep dive today.
Into.
Hayao Miyazaki's masterpiece,
Ugh.
Spirited Away. You know, you've given us a ton of articles and notes, and it
Yeah.
looks like you're really interested in what makes this movie so
Captivating.
captivating.
Uh,
And not just the basic story, right? You want to...
yeah, I want to go deeper. Spirited Away.
Right.
It's more than just a children's movie.
Exactly. It's layers.
Yeah, so many layers of themes, symbols, and just breathtaking animation.
Yeah.
Really.
And from just glancing at the sources, I'm seeing spirits and witches,
Oh, yeah.
and a mysterious boy named Haku, a
Oh.
creature called No Face.
Uh-huh.
I'm intrigued already.
And you should be. Miyazaki, he's a master at blending,
Our ending.
blending Japanese folklore
Oh, yeah.
with these like universal anxieties we all have about growing up,
Mhm.
facing the unknown, finding our place in the world. It's a story that just resonates with audiences of all ages,
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit.
sure.
The story starts with Chihiro.
10 years old.
Yeah, a 10-year-old girl
Yeah.
who, let's just say she's not thrilled about moving to a new town.
Relatable.
Right. It's that,
Super relatable.
yeah, that feeling of being uprooted, leaving the familiar behind. But for Chihiro, it's not just a new town.
It's a whole new world.
Right. And this world,
It's anything
anything but ordinary.
but ordinary.
She stumbled.
Like parents.
Yeah, she and her parents, they stumble upon what looks like this abandoned amusement park.
Uh-huh.
And
Things take
things take a dark turn when her parents,
overindulge.
they overindulge a bit
A bit.
and suffer a rather
Unusual.
World.
They turn into pigs.
yeah.
Jarring image, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on.
But it's more than just shock value.
Right.
It's like this powerful metaphor for what happens when we let greed and like instant gratification consume
It
us.
makes you think, right?
Makes you think.
Is Miyazaki making a statement about modern consumerism?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we can all get so caught up in wanting more.
Yours better.
Yeah. And we lose sight of ourselves in the process.
Uh-huh.
So for Chihiro, this whole thing,
This is it. Yeah,
it's like a catalyst for her own self-discovery.
for sure.
Because suddenly
She's alone.
she's alone, trapped in this world of spirits.
And she's got to
Yeah, and she's forced to confront her fears.
confront those fears head on.
And that's where Haku comes in.
Ah, Haku, yeah.
This enigmatic boy.
He knows.
He knows the ins and outs of the spirit world.
Yeah.
He's her guide,
Protector, even.
but he's a little cold.
He's a little distant at first.
Right, like he's keeping her at arm's length.
Uh-huh.
But there's a flicker of kindness
Keeps you guessing.
that keeps you guessing. What's his deal?
Yeah, what's his deal?
And their dynamic, it's interesting. They're
Right.
both kind of lost, in a sense.
Searching
For their place, their identity.
Yeah.
They get the feeling they need each other,
Totally.
even if they don't realize it at first.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing.
One of the most compelling parts of the film, honestly.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it speaks to how human connection,
Can be a...
can be a lifeline when we're struggling.
Yeah, especially...
Especially when we find someone who understands our struggles.
It makes a difference.
It makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Right? So Chihiro ends up in this bustling bathhouse.
Not your average spa.
No, not your average spa experience, that's for sure.
Which,
It's full of,
It's full of bizarre...
bizarre and fascinating creatures.
A visual feast, that's for sure.
It really is.
It really is.
A visual feast, but it's also like a
brilliant...
brilliant representation of Japanese society.
With all the rules.
The hierarchies, the
Oh, yeah.
even a bit of
bureaucracy.
bureaucracy thrown in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could argue,
It's like
it's like any workplace.
any
The
workplace.
pressure to
The
conform,
power dynamics,
it's all there.
it's all there. It's fascinating.
And Chihiro,
Or rather, Sen,
Sen, the name given to her by
by the witch Yubaba.
Yubaba the witch,
She has to
she has to navigate all of this to survive
survive, yeah.
and ultimately rescue her parents.
Big stakes.
Big stakes.
And that loss of her name
Right. Losing her name.
is key, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not just a plot device.
More than that.
Yeah, it's a symbol of losing your identity.
Which I think,
I think a lot of people can relate to, especially when we're young. and
Yeah, figuring out who we are.
Who we are, exactly.
It's a tough time.
It is. And, it makes me think about those times when we feel pressure to
Fit in.
fit in. Yeah.
Or be someone we're not.
Yeah, to be someone we're not. And it's like
You lose a part of yourself.
you lose a part of yourself. Absolutely. So for Chihiro, reclaiming her name.
This becomes central.
Yeah, central to her journey.
To her whole journey.
It's about finding her voice, her strength.
And ultimately...
Ultimately her true self.
Yeah, her true self.
Powerful stuff.
Powerful stuff.
And she meets some incredible characters along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's Kamaji, the boiler man.
6 arms.
With 6 arms.
Haven't he?
I know, he seems gruff at first, but...
But he's got a soft spot.
He's got a soft spot for Chihiro, yeah.
For Chihiro, for sure.
And then there's Lin.
Ah, Lin.
Who was like a mentor to Chihiro.
Yeah, teaching her the ropes.
Showing her how to navigate the bathhouse.
It's a complex place.
It is, and Lin's tough.
Resourceful.
And fiercely loyal.
The kind of friend you want.
A good friend to have in that kind of situation.
For sure.
But then there's no face.
No face.
This silent...
masked figure.
Yeah, masked figure who's fascinated with Chihiro.
Yeah, a little creepy though, isn't he?
Creepy. I'm getting chills just thinking about him.
There's a reason he's unsettling though.
Like why? What is it?
He represents like pure desire.
Oh, okay.
Unchecked desire.
Like that.
That wanting more.
And never being satisfied.
Never being satisfied.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he embodies our consumerist culture.
I know, it's like...
We're constantly bombarded with,
Yeah.
you need more stuff.
Yeah, more stuff. You need it to be happy.
To be happy.
And the way he transforms, it's scary.
Uh-huh.
Like he becomes more monstrous.
As he
consumes everything.
He consumes everything in his past.
Yeah, it's powerful.
That's a powerful image.
It really is like he's losing himself in it.
In all the excess.
Yeah, the excess.
Yeah.
And it's Chihiro. It's interesting.
Her refusal. Right.
Yeah, she refuses to be swayed by him.
By all the gold, all the favors.
It doesn't work on her.
It doesn't work on her.
She's not tempted.
She sees him for what he is.
Yeah, a lost soul.
Lost soul.
And it's her kindness
that cuts through.
that cuts through it all.
All the greed.
Yeah, the greed.
The desperation.
And it helps him find a sort of...
Find some peace.
Some peace.
Yeah, but she's not just kind to no face.
Oh, no.
She shows compassion to everyone.
To all sorts of...
Even the creatures that others...
Not repulsive.
Repulsive, yeah. Like the stink spirit.
Oh, that scene.
It's powerful.
She's given this task. It's almost impossible.
I know, to clean this massive...
This massive putrid entity.
It doesn't give up.
She persists.
She persists.
It's amazing. And in doing so...
She discovers
it's actually a river spirit.
A river spirit.
That's been polluted by...
human waste.
By human waste.
It's a statement, isn't it?
It's a big statement.
About our impact on the environment.
It makes you think.
It does.
It makes you think about our actions.
The consequences.
Yeah, the consequences.
How our disregard for nature can have these devastating effects.
And you know, I think it's a reminder.
Could be more mindful.
To be more mindful? Absolutely.
Yeah.
About our relationship.
With the natural world.
To take responsibility.
Responsibility, yeah.
So as Chihiro continues on her journey...
we start to learn more about...
Yeah, we learn more about Haku.
He's not just a helpful boy.
No, he's more than that. He's a powerful river spirit.
Down to
Yubaba.
The witch who runs the bathhouse.
Yeah, and their connection...
It's deeper.
It's deeper than we realize.
We find out...
I know, it's revealed.
That he saved Chihiro.
As a child.
Yeah, from drowning.
It's a memory she had forgotten.
It's like their fates are...
They're intertwined.
Intertwined, yeah. They each hold a piece...
of the puzzle.
To the other's freedom.
So there's a whole backstory.
There is.
That connects them.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to make sense.
All the pieces coming together.
Why people say this movie has so much depth.
It does.
And speaking of powerful figures...
Oh, yes. We can't forget...
Yubaba and...
her twin sister.
Oh,
two sides of the same coin.
You know, that's a good way to put it. Yubaba, she's got that iron fist.
Obsession with control.
Yeah, she definitely represents...
a more domineering, ruthless kind of power.
Yeah, she's intimidating.
She is not completely one-dimensional.
No, there are glimpses...
of vulnerability there.
When it comes to...
her giant baby.
Oh, yeah.
Even this powerful witch.
Even her.
Has a soft spot.
She does.
It reminds me that everyone...
even those who seem larger than life.
Yeah, they have their...
complexities.
Their own complexities, absolutely.
They do.
And then there's Zeniba.
The opposite.
Yeah, the opposite of Yubaba.
She's gentler.
So much gentler.
More compassionate.
Yeah, more compassionate.
Cottage.
Even of peace.
Such a contrast to the...
chaos.
The chaos of the bathhouse.
Yeah.
She embodies wisdom.
That comes from...
yeah. From understanding, acceptance.
Not control.
Not control, right.
Yeah.
And her role.
It's crucial.
It's crucial because when Chihiro needs help...
she needs help for Haku.
Yeah, for Haku
Who's suffering?
under Yubaba's curse.
She turns to Zeniba.
That journey to Zeniba's cottage.
Oh,
It's a real test
a test.
for Chihiro.
It's not just physical.
No.
It's emotional, too.
She faces so many obstacles.
Strange creatures.
She has to rely on her own
Courage
and resourcefulness
to get through.
and make it through. But she's not alone.
No.
She's got Lin.
The loyal friend.
Yeah, Po, the giant baby.
Who's surprisingly helpful.
And the radish spirit.
Oh, yeah, a little
comic relief.
comic release.
It's a motley crew.
It is.
It really is.
But it shows the importance of friendship.
Yeah, of community.
Even when things are tough.
Yeah, those connections can make all the difference.
It's true.
They become her support system.
Her family.
Her family.
In this strange world.
And it's through those relationships that she finds the strength.
To keep going.
To keep going, absolutely.
And let's not forget the visuals.
Oh, the visuals.
Of this journey.
The animation.
Breathtaking.
It's breathtaking. The landscapes, the creatures.
The way Miyazaki uses light.
Light and shadow.
So captivating.
It's like you're stepping into a dream.
A dream.
You get lost in the details.
The colors.
Yeah, the colors.
And the music.
Oh, the music. Joe Hisaishi's score.
So evocative.
It adds another layer to it.
It really does.
You feel every moment.
You do.
So we've got Chihiro. She's got her courage now.
And the support of her friends.
She's facing off against Yubaba.
It's classic, isn't it?
It's like David and Goliath.
It is.
But it's more than just strength.
More than that.
It's about Chihiro.
Not being intimidated.
Standing up for what she believes in.
Even when she's facing someone like Yubaba.
So formidable.
Formidable.
She's learned.
She's got real strength.
True strength comes from within.
From compassion.
Resilience.
The refusal to give up.
And that's what helps her.
To succeed.
And then there's the final test.
Yubaba's challenge.
Yeah, Yubaba challenges Chihiro to identify her parents.
From a group of pigs.
From a group of pigs.
Tense moment.
Talk about a tense moment. I was on the edge of my seat.
I bet.
But Chihiro, she trusts her intuition.
And she breaks the spell.
She breaks the spell.
It's about the power of love.
That unbreakable bond.
Between parent and child.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful moment.
And her parents are restored.
To their human forms.
Chihiro says goodbye.
To the spirit world.
To her friends.
Including Haku.
Yeah, Haku.
Who regains his true identity.
As the Kohaku River spirit.
It's bittersweet.
It is. There's a sadness.
But also hope.
They've both changed.
You've grown.
And they'll never forget.
This experience.
It'll stay with them.
It will.
So Chihiro returns to the human world.
With her parents.
We see a different girl.
She's transformed.
No longer that timid, reluctant child.
She faced her fears.
She found her strength.
And she learned some
valuable lessons.
It's about friendship.
Responsibility.
Staying true to herself.
It's power.
Coming of age story.
And it's told so beautifully through this animation.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes Spirited Away so special.
It's not just a movie.
It's an experience.
It stays with you.
Long after the credits roll.
It makes you think about your own life.
Yeah.
Your own journey.
Imagine.
The magic in the most unexpected places.
It's more than just a great story, though.
Oh, for sure.
The impact of this film, it goes way beyond.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie, it won an Oscar.
It did.
Best Animated Feature back in 2003.
Big deal.
Huge deal.
Right.
A landmark achievement, really.
First time a Japanese animated film won that award.
Put Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki on the map globally.
You know, it makes you wonder.
What resonates, right?
Yeah, what is it about Spirited Away?
With audiences all over the world.
I think it's got to be the themes.
It's the universality of the themes.
Yeah, courage. The power of kindness. I mean,
those are things everyone can connect with.
Yeah.
Regardless of where you come from.
Exactly. And then you add to that.
You layer on this incredible world.
Imaginative world.
And these captivating characters.
Oh, yeah.
It's special.
It's a recipe for something special, for sure.
And you can't talk about Spirited Away without talking about...
the animation.
Yeah, and the detail, the movement.
Like a moving painting.
It really is.
Studio Ghibli, they're known for it.
Their artistry.
But Spirited Away.
They pushed the boundaries.
They blended the hand-drawn.
With computer graphics.
Too seamlessly.
It's innovative.
It really is.
And the music.
Oh, Joe Hisaishi.
Joe Hisaishi's score. It's a huge part.
Of what makes it immersive.
Yeah, it's like the music.
Is another character.
It is.
Hisaishi, he's brilliant.
So brilliant.
Haunting 1 minute.
Yeah.
Then playful the next.
It captures every mood.
Every mood.
Amplifies the emotions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so We've talked about the story.
We've talked about the characters.
The animation, the music.
What does it all mean?
What does it all add up to? What makes Spirited Away?
So lasting.
Yeah, so influential.
It comes down to a few things, I think.
Okay.
First, it's different.
Different.
It's a film that dared to be different.
Okay.
It wasn't afraid to tell this complex story.
Through animation.
It proved that animation could be more than just
for kids.
It could be art.
Yeah.
Art that explores these big themes.
That resonates with everyone.
It showed the world
Yeah.
what Japanese animation could be.
It's become a global phenomenon.
It has.
And I think it inspired
a whole generation.
Yeah, of animators, filmmakers.
Showed them what's possible.
To create something unique, imaginative.
Something that would capture.
Yeah, capture the hearts and minds of audiences.
Worldwide.
It's a film that stays with you.
It makes you think.
It might even change how you see the world.
Maybe just a little.
Spirited Away. It's a story about hope.
At its core, yeah.
It reminds us that even in the darkest times,
there's always light
to be found.
Encourages us to face our feels.
Be kind.
Never give up on ourselves.
I think we've gone pretty deep on Spirited Away today.
I think so.
What a journey.
It has been a journey.
Learned so much.
Me too.
Definitely going to be thinking about this film.
For a long time.
That's the mark of a great film.
When it stays with you.
Makes you think.
Sparks those conversations.
See the world in a new way.
That's what it's all about.
As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this.
Okay.
What are the spirit worlds
in your own life
that you encounter?
Yeah. How can you be like Chihiro?
Navigate them with courage,
kindness, and a strong sense of self.
That's a great question for us all.
It is.
Thank you for joining us
on this deep dive
into Spirited Away.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We'll see you next time
for another adventure
in knowledge.
Yeah.